exercice dans le cahier. Donc, nous allons regarder ça premièrement.
Oh, I had.
Vous avez question?
No, I just couldn't remember one of the parts about Mark. I just have to step it.
Okay, sure. And we'll go through this verbally so that Lauren can hear, and I'll write up a few examples on the board too. Okay. So let's see, I think you and I already did number one. Let's go over numéro deux. So we've got your sister and walking in the desert. What would Dorothy ask you?
Est-ce que ta sœur s'est promenée dans le désert?
Okay, did your sister take a walk through the desert? So since it's passé composé, and this is a reflexive verb, oops, I'm sorry. It's not, I wrote the wrong thing. Say promener, okay. Since we're talking about your sister, did she walk through the desert? So we wanna make sure we have, since this is like saying elle, that we've got the reflexive pronoun, we've got the helping verb, which is the form of être, matching up with elle, and then we added on the extra e to the end of promener, since it's an être verb. Okay, and then what would the response be for numéro deux?
Oui, elle s'est promenée dans le désert, mais elle ne s'est pas perdue.
Okay, good. Okay, so here we're repeating this. So elle s'est promenée, mais elle ne s'est pas perdue. So she didn't get lost. And in this case, since perdue is reflexive, we've got to add the e since it's a girl we're talking about. Okay, good. We'll write up one more here, and then we'll just go through the rest verbally. Pour numéro trois, now she's asking about your sister and you. Did you guys go for a walk in the woods? So what would her question sound like?
Est-ce que ta sœur et toi avez fait un tour dans les bois?
Good. Avez fait un tour dans les bois. And then la réponse?
Oui, nous avons fait un tour dans les bois, mais nous n'avons pas marché sur un serpent. Is there supposed to be another new in there?
What verb did you use for the
I
second
said
one?
nous n'avons pas. That's not, is that
To step on a, let me look here. I can't remember.
What's the one where you like say new? Is that?
That's reflexive, but,
That's not. the
yeah,
same.
no. Marcher sur un serpent, that's not a reflexive verb. So you just one new and then avons,
Okay.
marcher. And so it would be nous n'avons pas marché with one e sur un serpent. Okay, bien. Et pour numéro 4, I'll have you just read the rest of your responses.
Est-ce que tes copines ont bronzé sur la plage de Los Angeles?
Mm-hmm.
And then we have, oui, ils ont bronzé sur la plage de Los Angeles, mais ils ont attrapé un coup de soleil. Oh, I think that was supposed to be they did.
Ils n'ont pas.
Yeah.
Yeah, ils n'ont pas attrapé. Good, okay. Numéro 5.
Est-ce que ta mère a fait de l'escalade? Oui, ma mère a fait de l'escalade
good, elle n'est pas tombée. Ok, numéro 6.
Est-ce que ton frère et toi avez fait une promenade en bateau? Oui, nous avons fait une promenade en bateau, mais nous n'avons pas tombé dans l'eau.
Okay, there,
that would
tombe's
be-
gotta be
yeah.
être. So, nous ne sommes pas tombés. Okay, et 7.
Est-ce que tu as fait du camping? Oui, j'ai fait du camping, mais je n'ai pas mis le feu. Fire.
Je n'ai pas mis le feu. M-I-S is the
Okay.
past form of mettre.
Est-ce que tes copains et tes copines ont fait un pique-nique? Oui, mes copains et mes copines ont fait un pique-nique, mais ils n'ont pas piqué par des moustiques. I think I moustiques. I may have. Is it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Can't read my own handwriting.
Okay, good. All right, excellent. Je vais regarder. I'll check your spelling here real quick.
You can give me a lot of space. Sorry, it's really.
Non, c'est pas grave. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, these were really long, drawn out things. Okay, especially the answers. Okay, here with bronze, since it's just an avoir verb, you don't need to add extra letters. So we'll just take off the S's here. Yeah, just everything else looks good, just that,
Okay.
the S's there. Okay, merci. Tu peux fermer le cahier. Ok, maintenant, regardez la page 115 dans le livre. Et nous allons regarder exercice 2. Créer dialogue. Pas de chance. Pas de chance means unlucky or not lucky. To have luck or to be lucky, we'd say in English, is avoir de la chance in French. So if we say, like if we want to tell your friend, oh, you're lucky, we would say tu as de la chance. Okay, anyway, just as a little aside there, an FYI. Okay, so in this exercise, they give us a set formula for conversation that they want for us to follow. And these people are just asking and answering each other's questions about what happened over the weekend or during another time frame. And so they want for us to plug in some other choices for the underlined words. So we've got, let's see here. So we'll just kind of read through the one that's given. So it says, où es-tu allé ce weekend? What is this question asking?
And where were you the weekend?
Yeah, where did you go this weekend? Ah, je suis allé à la montagne avec ma cousine.
I went to the mountains with my family.
Okay, good. Ah bon? Qu'est-ce que vous avez fait? Oh yeah, what did you guys do? Nous avons fait de l'alpinisme. Vous vous êtes amusés?
Yeah. Like, was it fun?
Yeah, did you guys have fun? Oui, mais il y a eu un problème.
Yes, but we have one problem.
Yeah, there was a problem. That EU is the past form of avoir, which you don't see very often, but il y a eu un problème, there's a problem. Oh, really, what? Ah bon, quoi? Ma cousine a glissé et elle s'est cassé le bras.
She fell and broke her arm.
My cousin fell and she broke her arm. Oh, c'est vraiment pas de chance. That's very unlucky, or unfortunate, we might say, in English. Okay, so we'll run through this a few times and we'll switch out the underlined words with other things here. So I'll start off and ask the first question. Où es-tu allé hier soir?
And then I went.
Yeah, and then you'll go ahead and say the next line.
Je suis allée à la plage avec mon frère.
Okay. Ah bon, qu'est-ce que vous avez fait?
Nous avons nagé.
Nager. Et vous vous êtes amusé?
Oui, mais il y a un problème.
Oh bon? Quoi?
Mon frère a attaqué un coup de soleil.
Ah, c'est vraiment pas de chance. Bien. Okay, we'll switch roles. So now I'll have you ask me where I went during some time. It can be a certain day, it can be a month, or during vacation, or whatever.
Ok. Où es-tu allé dans les vacances?
Ah, dans les vacances. Je suis allée à la campagne avec ma famille.
Avant, qu'est-ce que vous avez fait?
Nous avons fait une pique-nique sur l'herbe.
Vous vous êtes amusé?
Oui, mais il y a eu un problème.
Avant quoi?
Nous avons été piqués par les mosquites.
Ou c'est vraiment pas de ça?
Yeah, excellent. Okay, good. Exercice 3, here we have a letter, and we want to go through and see if we can put all of these different verbs into the past tense that they've given us. So we'll go through, let's try to do this out loud together. So I'll read through the letter, and when I get to the verb portion, I'll have you fill in with the passé composé. It says, Amélie, at the top, Amélie, une jeune Canadienne, vient d'arriver à Paris avec son frère Pascal. So she just arrived in Paris with her brother Pascal. She's writing a letter to her friend Gabrielle. It says, complete the letter of Amélie's with the passé composé of the verbs in parentheses. So she starts out and she says, Ma chère Gabrielle, eh bien voilà, je suis à Paris depuis 2 jours avec mon frère Pascal. Nous... Okay, so arriver would be the past form, but we also need a helping verb in there. So we need what?
Is that's an actual?
It's an enter-house verb.
Nous sommes arrivés.
Yep, nous sommes arrivés avant-hier, mais nous...
Déjà avant.
No,
Or is
you're
it
right the first time.
Okay.
Nous avons déjà, and then past tense of faire,
Fait.
fait. Nous avons déjà fait beaucoup de choses. We've already done a lot of things. Hier matin, nous...
That means.
We got up early,
Okay.
and it's reflexive, so we need several things here.
Something.
Mhm. So take a glance over at the box, the reflective green box on page 114, and look at the example that
Oh,
they give
okay.
us new.
So nous sommes levés tôt.
Nous nous sommes levés tôt et nous,
Nous sommes promenés.
dans le quartier latin. Nous,
That's not an extra house.
right,
So that's just, okay. So nous avons
pris.
Pris.
Nous avons pris, that's okay, le petit déjeuner dans un café où nous,
Nous avons
Où nous avons rencontré, where we met up with, un groupe de jeunes Français. Pascal, qui ne perd pas de temps,
That's okay.
yeah, so it's still
Adonai.
talking, yeah, it's just giving a clause in between, but Pascal is the subject. It says, Pascal, who didn't waste any time,
Okay. Adonai.
a donné rendezvous à une jeune fille très sympathique, meaning like he invited her out on a date. Après, nous,
Nous sommes arrêtés.
good, nous nous sommes arrêtés, we stopped dans une boutique où
J'ai acheté.
j'ai acheté des cartes postales. À midi, nous,
Nous avons déjeuné.
dans un restaurant algérien, j'ai
J'ai mangé.
un couscous et
J'ai bu.
du thé à la menthe. C'était délicieux. L'après-midi, nous
Avons fait.
une promenade en bateau sur la Seine et ensuite nous
Nous sommes montés.
nous sommes montés à la Tour Eiffel. So here in this instance we use être because we climbed up the Eiffel Tower. Du sommet, on a une vue splendide sur Paris. Pardon. Évidemment,
J'ai
pris beaucoup de photos. Evidently, I took a lot of pictures, or obviously I took a lot of pictures. Quand nous
nous sommes descendus.
descendus, good. Quand nous sommes descendus, Pascal, this one's tricky. Pascal a voulu. Voulu is the past of vouloir. He wanted téléphoner à sa nouvelle amie. Il
A cherché.
Good. Il a cherché son portefeuille, he looked for his wallet, mais il
N'a pas le
il n'a pas le trouvé. Good. Alors,
That's not a restaurant.
no.
Okay. Il a remonté.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry, it's monte, it's still monte, which means to go up, it's just got he went up again
Okay.
so you would use être instead.
Okay, so il est remonté.
Il est remonté au sommet, et heureusement,
Il a trouvé.
son portefeuille. Le soir, Pascal,
Et sorti.
good, avec la jeune fille, moi, je
n'ai pas sorti. Non, je ne suis pas
sorti avec eux.
j'ai, non.
Restes at
Yeah.
your house, yeah.
No, I keep doing that. Je suis restée.
Good, à l'hôtel, et
J'ai écrit.
j'ai écrit des lettres. À 11h,
Je me suis couchée.
good, et
J'ai dormi.
j'ai dormi. Ce matin,
Je me suis réveillée.
à 8h, et Pascal, qui
est rentré. Yeah.
qui est rentré très tard hier soir, dort encore. So Pascal, who came home very late last night, is still sleeping. Je t'embrasse, Amélie. Hey, good job. That was, is your head gonna explode now? that was very good. Okay, excellent. Okay, let's see here. All right. For the rest of the time, what I'd like for you to do is to work on a little letter, exercice 4, where it says "and you." So it says, write a letter where you're describing a trip, or even just a day that you spent in a big city during a trip, and it can be real or imaginary. It does not have to be as long as this. But let's say maybe 8 sentences at least, and you're just using passé composé, telling where you went, who you saw, what you did, what you ate, those kinds of things. Okay, just to review the past tense. And then Monday, we're gonna move on from there and review another tense.
Do I have to write it to a specific person?
You don't, no,
Okay.
no. And if you just wanna write it in paragraph form, just
Okay.
describing a trip, that's
Okay.
fine. Hmm. And, so that I'll have you turn in for a grade, so you wanna make sure it's on a clean sheet of paper. Okay.
When you're saying like this past summer, would you
Mhm.
say été?
Cet été would be like this upcoming summer, so
Okay.
you'd wanna say, l'été, dernier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.